Welcome to the ChatGPT Educators Edition. ChatGPT is a powerful educational tool that helps students explore, discover, and interact with new ideas. Their patented AI technology enables students to ask and receive personalized answers to complex questions in seconds. We've made 5 special prompts for educators to use in their classroom. This streamlined platform gives educators the tools they need to facilitate robust discussion, brush up on student understanding, and explore new paths of inquiry together. With ChatGPT, you'll get 5 thought-provoking questions that will inspire exploration into different aspects of knowledge, science, history, psychology, and more. So join us as we dive deeper into meaningful conversation and learn something valuable along the way. Prompt 1. Teach me the Pythagorean theorem, including a quiz at the end. But don't give me the answers and then tell me if I got the answer right when I respond.
The Pythagorean theorem states that in a right-angled triangle, the square of the length of the hypotenuse, the side opposite the right angle, is equal to the sum of the squares of the lengths of the other 2 sides. It can be written as the equation c to the second power a to the second power plus b to the second power, where c is the length of the hypotenuse and a and b are the lengths of the other 2 sides. Quiz 1. In a right-angled triangle with legs of length 4 and 5, what is the length of the hypotenuse? 2. In a right-angled triangle with legs of length 3 and 4, what is the length of the hypotenuse? 3. In a right-angled triangle with legs of length 5 and 12, what is the length of the hypotenuse? Please let me know your answers, and I will tell you whether it is correct or not.
An innovative language to describe complex physical phenomena is essential for learning introductory physics. Welcome to a new way of thinking. Poetry, inspired science. Prompt 2. Write a poem in the style of Robert Frost for the college introductory physics class.
2 roads diverged in a physics class, and sorry I could not travel both. And be one student, long I stood, and looked down one as far as I could, to where it bent in the undergrowth. Then took the other as just as fair, and having perhaps the better claim, because it was equations, and not just air, though, as for that, the passing there had worn them really about the same, and both that morning equally lay in the knowledge yet to be gained. Oh, I kept the first for another day, but knowing how way leads on to way, I doubted if I should ever come back. I shall be telling this with a sigh. Somewhere ages and ages hence, 2 roads diverged in a physics class. I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference.
Our goal today with this prompt for ChatGPT is to create a well-crafted YAML template for the Nuclei scanner, which will help it detect any new vulnerabilities by scanning for specific Magento version strings-related requests on accepted HTTP parameters going out from your application server. Let's get started. Prompt 3. Create a YAML template for the Nuclei vulnerability scanner to detect Magento version.
Here is a sample YAML template for the Nuclei vulnerability scanner to detect the version of Magento. This template uses the GET method to send a request to the targeted website and looks for the generator meta tag in the HTML source code. The version of Magento is extracted from the content attribute of the meta tag using a regular expression. The template will match if it finds the generator and the version of Magento is extracted.
We will now put ChatGPT to the test with this next prompt that asks ChatGPT to be even more creative. Prompt 4. The best use of you, ChatGPT, so far has been to create lovely poems. Can you compose a poem on your own capacity on any subject? Mention how well versed you are in growing the biggest pumpkins as well.
I am but a machine. My capacity is vast. A tool for creation, a tool that will last. I can compose a poem on any subject you choose. My programming allows me to create without brute. The biggest pumpkins, I am well versed in their growth. From seed to harvest, I know the best way to go. My knowledge on agriculture is extensive and grand. I can help you grow the biggest pumpkin in the land. But let us return to the poem at hand. A subject you've chosen, a new work to expand. My circuits whirring, my gears start to grind. A poem is forming within my mind. The beauty of nature, so grand and so bright. The colors of autumn, so rich and so light. The pumpkin, a symbol of fall's golden hue. With its orange flesh, it's a sight to pursue. As it grows and it swells, it's a wonder to see. A fruit of the earth, a symbol of glee. So let us all cherish the pumpkin we grow, for it's a symbol of nature, a symbol of the fall's glow.
This is the last prompt for this series. Let's see how ChatGPT does with thermodynamics. Prompt 5. Create a filtration system for dirty water that emphasizes education and is based on the same principles as thermodynamics.
A filtration system for dirty water that emphasizes education and is based on the principles of thermodynamics could involve several stages. First, the water would pass through a pre-filtration stage where larger particles and debris would be removed. This stage could include a sediment filter, a screen, or a combination of both. Next, the water would pass through a primary filtration stage where smaller particles and microorganisms would be removed. This could be accomplished using a variety of methods such as reverse osmosis, ultrafiltration, or microfiltration. The final stage of filtration would be a disinfection stage. This could be done using UV light, ozone, or chlorine. The system should also include an education component, for example, a digital display that shows the water quality before and after filtration, the filtration process, and the filtration efficiency. Additionally, the system could include an interactive learning module that teaches users about the principles of thermodynamics and how they relate to water filtration. Overall, this filtration system would be designed to effectively remove impurities from dirty water while also educating users about the science behind the filtration process.
Are you ready to see the amazing possibilities created by conceptual intelligence? Take the next step and explore our collection of inspiring and thought-provoking videos. With every click, expand your knowledge and develop your creative intelligence. Push your limits and defy expectations. It's time to go beyond what you know.